Who do you think wins in a fight, you or Prime Floyd?
Me.
No questions?
Oh, why would you think that I would say Floyd? You know, that's one of my favorite fighters. But yeah.
A huge following because, I mean, he became the face of boxing.
And even Terence Crawford has called out Floyd Mayweather, saying that beating Floyd would be his final step in proving that he's truly the best. After Canelo admitted that Crawford is better than Floyd, comparisons began over who actually stands above the other, and now Crawford has a chance to settle that debate. This comes right after Bud responded and gave his thoughts on those comments while speaking on the Ariel Helwani show.
I have 4 arms.
I know. I know.
And 6 eyes to beat Floyd.
Is Floyd better than you?
Canelo has shared the ring with both of us. People can say whatever they want, but he's actually been in there with each of us, one at his absolute best and the other at a disadvantage with a rehydration clause when he was younger. I don't judge it off that. Floyd is the best fighter of his era, and I feel like I'm the best fighter of mine.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
Crawford didn't dodge the question. He made it clear that he's focused on building his own legacy instead of being judged against anyone else. But he also pointed out that if this question truly needs an answer, it can only be settled in the ring. For a fighter like him, debates aren't won by fans, journalists, or even other fighters. They're settled by stepping inside the ropes and facing the man directly.
Terence Crawford, right now in the sport of boxing, is the pound-for-pound best fighter in the sport of boxing right now.
How good is Crawford?
Crawford is amazing, not just good. He's amazing, and
he said the same thing about you.
Thank you, Terence. But I think he should be in the book for
really? Is that good?
How to learn boxing, you know?
Really?
For me, pound for pound, number one.
But since nothing has been officially confirmed, nobody knows what Crawford's next move will be. He has teased a possible jump to middleweight, which has already sparked reactions from current champions. Offers are already coming in, with one world champion even putting a title shot on the table if Crawford is serious about moving up again. That's the kind of position Crawford holds now. Every division from 160 to 168 wants a piece of him because a fight with him guarantees global attention.
Crawford or Mayweather?
I think Crawford is better, bigger. Like he's actually moving weight class, and I would say Crawford is a better fight all around fighter. Mayweather's really good too.
Stephen A. Smith has also weighed in on the Mayweather versus Crawford debate. Speaking to Fight Hype right after the Canelo fight, Smith explained what stood out to him about Crawford's win. I'm not surprised. I picked Crawford to win by decision coming in. Watching Canelo throughout his career, it was expected he wouldn't get knocked out, especially by a smaller man. But did Crawford have the skill and enough power to keep Canelo off him? For the most part, the answer was yes, Smith said.
We knew Crawford is a great fighter, and I did what I supposed to do, right? I tried for every way, and I trained really hard, and he deserved all the credit. No, I try my best.
When asked if Crawford is better than Mayweather, Smith pulled back slightly. I'm not going to sit here and say that. Floyd Mayweather was a defensive magician. Once he moved to welterweight, his hands were always damaged, so he knew he couldn't knock people out consistently. Yet he still walked into the ring and delivered masterful performances because he was so superior skill-wise and defensively. Even while heavily praising Crawford, Smith still placed Mayweather's defense on another level. But the fact that this comparison is even serious now shows how far Crawford's stock has risen.
Slide down a few pounds, you understand, instead of having to go all the way up to 168. What was that about?
Well, my thing is this. He's the champion. I want to fight him. It wasn't the other way around, you know. So why put stipulations and rehydration clause and all these, you know, tactics to benefit me when I'm the one that's chasing him, when I'm the one that want to fight him? So it's going to make this victory.
The pound-for-pound rankings back that up. Crawford jumped ahead of Alexander Usyk to claim the #1 spot, with Usyk falling to #2 and Naoya Inoue sliding to #3. Canelo, meanwhile, dropped from #8 to #10, opening room for Shakur Stevenson and David Benavidez to rise. The rest of the top 10 stayed the same, with Bivol, Beterbiev, Rodriguez, and Nakatani holding positions 4 through 7.
Fight you gotta study if you're Crawford. Crawford ain't Floyd, but he can do a Bill. The problem is Bivol's a big dude. This is rough because this fight is only a matchup fight. Let me tell you what
But it's not just about rankings. Crawford's performance against Canelo was one of those rare nights where a fighter shows he's operating on a completely different level. Although the official scorecards were close on paper, anyone who watched the fight knows it was far more one-sided in reality.
Best boxer, in your opinion, right now?
I think it's Terence Crawford.
Many believe it's you. Many believe you're the best fighter.
No, I'm not the best fighter of the world. It's Terence Crawford.
Terence Crawford, number 1, yeah?
Yeah.
Deontay Wilder said Crawford won every round. TalkSport's Adam Catterall and Gareth A. Davies blasted the judges. Davies said, I had it 9-3. I can maybe see 8-4. I cannot see 7-5 from 2 judges. Catterall went further, an absolute schooling. Diabolical scoring. And that's why even Canelo himself, a man who rarely gives away credit, said Crawford was better than Mayweather. He's a great champion, a strong competitor, Canelo said. Coming from him, those words carry weight. He faced both men, and in his eyes, Crawford did what Mayweather didn't.
The only way you think Crawford ran the whole fight is that you didn't see it, or you were smoking that shit during the fight. Crawford outboxed him. He had too much speed for him, too much movement for him, and unexpected to many, he had too much power for him. Even Canelo admitted that he could not figure Crawford out. So give Crawford his respect now. Give this man his just due. He's the best fighter of this era, whether you like it or not. Congratulations to Terence Crawford. Goodbye.
Crawford, however, is already thinking ahead. He's now said that he's staying in this weight. I'm not going back down to 154. I'm comfortable. My motto is once I move up in weight, I don't go back down, he told Stephen A. Smith on YouTube. At 168, he feels strong, and that's where he sees his future. The only drop he might consider is 160, but even that, he admits, is a stretch. The danger at 154 is obvious. Fighters there are younger, fresher, and stylistically risky.
Like with Terence Crawford versus David Benavidez, and Terence Crawford would beat Canelo Alvarez, then turn around and fight the guy that Canelo Alvarez has avoided in David Benavidez. That would send a huge message to the sport of boxing. Now, what's interesting is a lot of people are going to say, well, can David make 168? I don't know if he can, but Turki Al-Sheikh would offer him so.
Crawford nearly slipped against Israel Madrimov in 2024, and Madrimov isn't even the best guy at 154. There are killers like Jaron Ennis, Bakram Murtazalev, Sebastian Fundora, and Virgil Ortiz Jr. All of them bring a style that could trouble Crawford. Dropping back into that division would be dangerous and could undo everything he's built. And at 160, the issue isn't danger, it's value. The division lacks star names. Turki Al-Sheikh, who has been funding the biggest events, wants massive fights. Crawford can't sell Netflix or DAZN PPV fighting a no-name middleweight champion. That means if Canelo won't take a rematch, the best options are Benavidez, Bivol, or Chris Eubank Jr., fighters with enough following to draw major money. Even then, Crawford's trainer Brian Bomack McIntyre isn't rushing. Asked about Benavidez, he told Fight.com, "No, we ain't doing that fight. We're not vacating belts. We're just going to sit for a minute, then get back in the gym." Bomack wants Crawford to rest. After half a year of hard training, he wants him to vacation and recharge. Since 2020, Crawford has fought once a year, and McIntyre doesn't plan on changing that.
Need for Benavidez.
Who, Canelo?
Turki dropped. People are talking about it.
Turki hit it at that. He was like Benavidez.
Yeah, he
Turki,
did.
So.
Turki just posted that this morning, wondering if Benavidez can make 168. Maybe he has plans or ideas of maybe trying to match up Benavidez and Terence Crawford.
No,
there.
man. No, we ain't doing that fight.
Maybe planning on vacating the belts.
No, we ain't gonna vacate the belts.
As for Jaron Boots Ennis, who has been calling Crawford out for years, Bomack didn't hold back. When asked if Crawford would consider that fight, he simply said he don't want that. This leaves Crawford in a rare but powerful position. He has beaten the biggest name available, claimed the pound-for-pound throne, and even forced Canelo to publicly call him better than Mayweather. At the same time, he's now being compared to legends in real time. Some, like Stephen A. Smith, still put Floyd above him. Others, including Canelo, think Crawford has already surpassed that mark. And in Crawford's mind, if anyone really wants that debate settled for good, there's only one way: step into the ring with Floyd Mayweather. What do you think about the current situation? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more updates.